Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever, whenever that you may be tuning in. This is Yonks, and this is a special event here today. We're actually going to be signing our bylaws with ETHSign.xyz. And for those that aren't familiar, ETHSign is very similar to DocuSign, but done on chain. And this is something that we love exploring on chain technology to really decentralize some of the things such as DocuSign. DocuSign is a fabulous tool. It's streamlined the signing of documents and is a well-trusted tool by businesses. And this is one of the things as early adopters that we're really wanting to do. So I'm going to throw a link on here and join with me. We've got Tyler Yonker, my superpower, Jason Webb, and also Ernest of Gaia. And the plan is for the three of us, myself, Tyler, and Jason Webb, we're going to be founding board of stewards, and then we're going to create a proposal using the recently spun up. And I'm actually just going to go there real quick on tangent just to set the expectation. Snapshot.box, they just recently migrated from .box or from .org to .box with their version 2 of their platform. And looking at the app over here, here's our 3-win social ecosystem. AiAgents.Box. We're functionally launching myIRA.fund, incubating that through conversations we're having at AiAgents.Box. And here's our governance proposal or portal. As you can see, there's not any proposals. There will be proposals here ASAP. Maybe today. This is something that we might jam on tonight during our office hours. But right now, we're wanting to check this box because we're going to use the bylaws that we create here to begin the process of opening a bank account with Mercury.com. And going to talk about Mercury because Mercury.com will also likely be the bank functionality that we'll be building into the IRA agency, the myIRA agency that we're going to be creating for our cooperative members. And that's one of the things that's worthwhile. We are intending to organize myIRA.fund as a Colorado public benefit corporation operating as a limited cooperative association. And we will operate as a multi-stakeholder cooperative using on-chain technology. And real quick, Tyler, if you could just share us what process that you used for creating these bylaws, would appreciate that.
This is just ChatGPT with some basic things. I think it's funny when um Ernest you use a GPT to correct what ChatGPT spit out, which I think is kind of funny. These are very preliminary, and I absolutely expect that once we get more members onboarded, that we take a vote to kind of go through line by line and amend what we need to. This is really just to get started.
Yeah. Well, I ran it through a specific GPT that was specialized and trained in governance, crypto cooperative governance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
Yeah.
here's what I want to see happen. Whether we, because I'm sure that that's got some valuable additions. And this is one of the things I want this document to not be set in stone. And this is something that I alluded to before we went live, is that really envision, like we're talking about creating an alpha phase or zero, where we're going to be onboarding 100 founding members, cooperative members into myIRA.fund. This is going to be like version 1.0 of our bylaws for myIRA.fund. And then what we want to do is bring people through this process. Already talked on one of our previous working groups about using B Corp and becoming a pending B Corp with myIRA.fund, and the opportunity for us to garner what we learned there, take like what you said, an LLM that was trained on cooperative on-chain governance, and bridge that together with a version 2. And this is also like one of the things we're going to create on our GitHub, building in public here, using best practices, find, implement, and refine. But anyway, I'm wanting to do a replace here because this is something that we're going to be doing we're going to be using P token for entity management within our ecosystem, and not going to break down what all that looks like. But this is one of the things that this is going to be, instead of it being myIRA.fund PBC LCA, we're going to call it P token ID myIRA PBC LCA. And then it's going to be a DBA myIRA.fund. So I'm just going to do a replace all here in this document with that criteria. And then going to do another DBA, and I'm going to slightly do this because I'm going to put a space in here. So edit, find, and replace. Replace this with my IRA. I'm going to capitalize it too, because most first things want it to be uppercase in a business name. So very easy, going to be known as my IRA fund. So we will actually go through the process here, hopefully today. And let's see. Match case. Let's see. It's not finding. Okay, there, I got it. It wasn't getting my space. I wanted a space in there. So, okay. I think that this is good enough to be a version 1. I'm not even gonna like care about the formatting, and this is something that I would normally geek out on because I am absolutely a perfectionist, but I'm not even gonna worry about this because this is something that we're going to update. I'm gonna change this here to the 20th day of January 2025. Okay. So we good with this here, like this, everybody?
Is there enough space for signatures that
I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're putting a digital stamp on it anyway. And again, this is something that we can clean up. I haven't used ETHSign.xyz enough to know what the formatting nuances is. And again, we've got 7 minutes here because I want to get ready for the next live stream that we've got starting in 36 minutes now. So let's check the box as far as getting a minimalist version that we can confidently proceed with opening our mercury.com account. Everybody good with this?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I
that's
put
good.
in Web3 Freedom Club's affiliate link. I don't know if you guys are good with that. It's that ecosystems. It's not our personal link. It's the
What are you talking about? I'm confused, Tyler.
in the chat when we open up the Mercury account.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. And Web3 Freedom Club is something that we're going to create a proposal to reboot into or rebrand into We Own Labs. And that's something that I want to get moving on anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and take off draft here of the bylaws, and I'm going to put a enter, and then I'm going to do a version history, name current version, and I'm going to put version 1.0 exporting as PDF to ETHSign.xyz during our live stream. And this is, again, one of the things from a best practices that want to do is naming a version, because you talk about us creating versioning control, and this is a thoughtful consideration for a best practices surrounding versioning control. And now I'm going to download the PDF here. Let's see. We're going to put in here in this the legal folder, and we're going to call this, so I'm going to take out the emoji bylaws, my IRA.fund underscore version 1.0. And I'm going to fix the.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ernest.
No objections to any of that as it stands in its first initial draft. And then I guess I'll plug my future campaign for secretary.
Yes, no, I absolutely nominating you to join us on the board of stewards, and I am Lotus, absolutely.
Oh yeah, you got it as just the three of you. I'm not on there.
Yeah,
anyway.
and that's just to simplify like the whole dynamic. And what we'll do to like also, because wanting to invite, and that's something that we can hash out through ongoing conversations. But let me get this saved here, and let me open up the myIRA.fund browser profile, because let me see if I'm logged in here, because I'm going to do this with myIRA.fund.eth. So going to go to ETHSign.xyz and create contract. And not well versed in using ETHSign.xyz. This is only something that we've done a couple times in the last year, so we don't normally have documents that we want to go through this ordeal with, but that's something that we're going to ramp up quite ferociously here in Q1 of 2025 with some of the brands that we're launching here through AI agents, because the goal with myIRA.fund is to really make this a copy and paste branding dynamic for let's see, myIRA.fund, confirm ETHSign password manager to password decrypt without sure, I'll enable that. I'm not quite sure what that does, but it's associated with the wallet. So, and let's see, create new contract, upload now, get the PDF that I just created. Next. Generate invite signers, continue. Yonks.eth. This is Yonks.eth. And JSONweb.eth. Next. Oh, add. Okay. And let's see. Telegram handle at Yonks team. Mrs. Yonks. Yours is all lowercase. What do you know what your Telegram is, Web, off the top of your head?
I don't, but I can look it up.
Okay. I don't know if it's important right now.
Might as well.
And I'll probably pull the email address just so that we don't have the email address off screen here real quick. And let me do that real quick too. That way we have a copy of this. Email. Okay, so bringing on our document back on screen here, scrolling down to the signature field, and then date signed, and signature field, date signed, and signature field. Let me move this up a little bit. Oh. And date signed, date properties, acquired, next, and next. Oh, let's see. I'm removing the contract encryption because this is a public document. Next. Save without password. Yes, don't need a password on this one. I'm not going to input a custom message. Next. Continue. Okay, so let me see here. I'm going to go here in my own personal window with ETHSign. And if you all could do that, Tyler and Webb, in your wallet, like on the Coinbase browser, Coinbase wallet, or let's see. And I'm going to see if I'm going to check my email to see if it created an email real quick. And do you need to bounce now, Webb?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, cool. I'm just looking to see if it sent an email.
Yes, I got one. Review and sign.
Nice. So let's see if I can pop out this. Let me just get a screenshot here real quick. So I'll bring up this screenshot here so that you can all see what the email looked like. So this is the email here, and then it's got a button to review and sign, and I'll bring that on screen for you all here momentarily. Okay, so here's the link that it opened, MetaMask. Have you used ETHSign before, Ernest?
I don't think so.
And the reason that I'm asking is this is likely some workflow that we will want to incorporate within the MVP that we create for myIRA.fund through myIRA agency. So just scrolling down to the document, I think I only have to go ahead, Ernest.
So far, a lot of the so when you go to sign, like a lot of the automated workflows, right? They always have stop points where it asks you, okay, hey, approve this, assign this, whatever. You said ETHSign. I'll see if QuestFlow has any ETHSign integration.
Yeah, and sign protocol is the underlying protocol. So see, I'm signing it here. I started using some new emojis, AiAgents.Box and soon myIRA.fund. That's one of the things that I'm going to update the social media for. So save and then date and then complete contract. And this is where I sign using my MetaMask Web3 wallet. Have begun using Coinbase wallet and will largely be encouraging. And it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. But I got mine signed and just waiting. We went through this process with the same sort of process with the three of us on Regen Village earlier in the year.
Mine's saying my wallet isn't connected to this contract. You and I might need to take this up right after this call so I can just get it signed here. But yeah, I'm trying to sign at MetaMask and it's not letting me.
Yeah, me neither.
In the like on your mobile or
on my laptop. I
And are
went
you
into
sure that
Proton, I
you're
got the email that you sent, and I added it to MetaMask, and it's not taking it.
And I'm not sure if do you have Coinbase wallet? Tyler, try your Coinbase wallet.
Coinbase is asking for my seed phrase, my ledger, and all that stuff. I don't have a hand on me. It's not.
Okay.
Me too.
MetaMask is.
Okay, well we will take that offline. I got mine signed, but we've got the document uploaded, and then yeah, and we'll work on getting a next version. Gonna work on getting the proposals drafted for this. Basically, the plan is to just copy and paste this. I might work on the formatting a little bit, just because that's the way I roll, to get it looking better on Snapshot as well as GitHub. But it'll be contextually the same document. But any other thoughts here before we bring this live stream to a close today?
I'm good.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and anybody else before I stop the share and stop the live stream. We can stay on here for a few minutes with the live stream and the recorder not in process. Cool. See a thumbs up from Ernest. All right. Stop share
There we go.
and end the live stream.